Hello, what's going on? It's your boy Lil Mike 6, and today I'm gonna be talking about the Xbox One and new Call of Duty Ghost. Now, with this Xbox One, um, basically they're saying that they're gonna have 8 gigs of RAM and 8 core processing CPU. Um, Now, what this means is this. I'm not really too excited about Call of Duty Ghost, but it does mean that Call of Duty will get better as far as lag and hit detection. So that'll be a thing of the past. I'm sure there still will be lag, but not like in the original Call of Duties. Now it's just going to be more of internet connection wise rather than computer wise, just like in the old days of having an older computer compared to a newer computer. If you have an older computer that has like 512 megabits of RAM, and like those old one processors, like older computers used to have, just like the older systems used to have, you would notice that when you go on the internet, a lot of the times your internet connection could be perfect. It could actually run that thing perfectly. You wouldn't have any internet connection problems, but the only problem will be the way that your computer runs. It actually runs so slow that you can't pull up your pages fast enough. So you change computers, you keep the same internet connection, you'll be able to actually do those same pages, but much faster. That's what's going to be the difference in this system compared to the older system. It'll actually, if you have a 30 megabit connection, it'll actually be a lot better than having it on that older system. It'll actually process, and the only problem now will be just upgrading your internet connection and making it even faster so that it can kind of maximize your system. So a lot of people that's going to buy the Xbox One and the PS4, that's going to be the main thing, is just making sure that that you have that fast internet connection. If you're playing like, I think 8 megs of internet was like the thing that everybody did before. Now it's going to be like 100 meg services, 30 gig services and things like that. So if you have a slow internet connection, you definitely going to want to boost it now, because I believe now that your internet connection services will be getting maximized. You don't want to play on Wi-Fi. A lot of people play on Wi-Fi. I don't understand that. You're gonna want to hardwire. Like I said, hey, I have 2 internet connections myself. I play on 2 separate internet connections. One is hardwired into my system, and then the other is a separate Wi-Fi that I have for the rest of the things in my house. And what I mean by that is I have 2 cable lines going to 2 separate modems, not 2 routers, 2 separate modems. And one modem is hardwired into my system. A lot of people don't understand this. They think I'm saying that I hardwire my system into my router. No, that's not what I'm saying. I hardwire my system into my modem, and then I hardwire the router to my other modem. So I get 2 separate lines. I'm paying for 2 separate lines, 2 different 30 megabit modems, 2 separate ones, one for my computer and one for my system. So if I want to upload, if I want to do a live commentary, I can hardwire my computer to my other modem and then hardwire my system to my other modem. That way I can get 2 strong, reliable internet services that do not slow down at all. Now I could upgrade and go get like a higher service, a higher speed, but I really don't believe right now with the PS4, PS3, and the Xbox 360. I really don't believe that I need a powerful system right now. Now, I don't believe that I need a powerful internet line right now with the systems. I believe that I am maxing out my system right now. I don't have problems with lag myself. As far as the game, I have lag problems as far as the system though. I very rarely get like 1 bar connections, and when I do, it's because I'm not host. But majority of the time I play Call of Duty, I get host. So I don't really have that connection problem that other commentators have, and it's because they run their computers and everything. They have two internet lines, and they complain about lag and things. I don't hear a lot of people complaining about lag. A lot of you guys cause lag yourselves. If you get a 10 internet connection and hardwire it into your system, you won't get lag. I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, I got my computer connected to my Wi-Fi. I got my phone connected to my Wi-Fi," and then some of them lie and say they don't. But I don't know a lot of people who have two separate internet connections. I don't know a lot of people who do that. I did it because I know about connection and things, but some people just say they do, but they're really lying. But basically what I'm saying is this: hit detection problems will be a thing of the past just because of the processing power. We're going from 512 megabytes to 8 gigabytes of RAM in the Xbox 360 compared to the Xbox One. So that's going to be a major difference. That's almost 15 times more RAM to process than than normal. That's 15 times more space to be able to process in than with that 512. So if you have the original processor, that one processor that the original 360 had, you wouldn't even be able to handle that much RAM anyways. So they're bringing in eight core processors, which means that's 8 processors going to be put into the Xbox 720. Xbox One. I'm tripping. But the Xbox One is going to have 8 processors, which means that it's going to process faster than my computer myself. My computer, well, it possibly could process faster. It just depends on how strong those processors are. But if they're going for good strong processors, it'll process faster than my computer that I have myself does. Maybe not as much. It won't be able to process as much as my computer can process at one time, but it definitely will process much faster. So like I say, you'll be able to actually download things faster. You'll be able to upload things faster, because it is going to have like the whole upload feature on there. You'll be able to do everything so much faster, and you also will have to have the Xbox Connect connected always. The only way your system is going to work is you're going to have the Xbox Connect connected always. They didn't say much about what I said in my last video about when I talked about the 720, which was actually the Xbox One now. They didn't say anything about the whole not being able to use the disc again. They didn't talk about that. They didn't even reveal everything. They're just pretty much getting everybody's hopes up to let us know everything that they feel is important for people to know, and then they're going to save more for E3. So when that comes out, I guess I'll be doing an update. The controller's basically the same. Everybody's talking about how the controller's going to be doing so much special and things like that. It's pretty much the same thing as the original system. They changed a few things. They changed the overall look. I think this controller may be slimmer. I can't tell right now because they didn't actually let anybody do any side-by-side tests or anything like that. This controller looks like it'll be a lot slimmer. It's not going to be as fat as the older controller. But basically, and some people were saying there was two new buttons. Those buttons look like the same back and select buttons that we already had. So that will be a bit of a difference in the controller. Now with Call of Duty Ghost, they're bringing in like lean features and things like that, but I do feel like the only thing that I will like about Call of Duty Ghost is just going to be the fact that the hit detection is going to be so much better. I believe now that every bullet is going to register. The only reason why bullets won't register now will be just the fact that only thing I feel like they need to work on is just lining up bullets and toning bullets and things like that. Make sure they actually go where you're shooting. Because sometimes on some Call of Duties you can aim at like the the closest part to their skin and then shoot there, and the bullet will just go through because they don't have it kind of like lined out correctly. But I do believe hit detection will be a thing of the past. Hit detection problems and actual lag problems will be a thing of the past. So I look forward to that, and then the graphics, I look forward to having much better graphics. Just this dog here compared to the dogs there will be so much different. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace.